Alright guys, so I had a video uploading yesterday that was going to talk about how the first half of the season's gone and how impressed I was with the start we had with all that we lost last year. But instead, obviously there's some other news to address tonight. First of all, obviously I'm not calling for anybody's heads. This is a national championship staff that I've never seen coach like this. So they get a mulligan. We're 6-1. Still the most ranked wins of anybody in the country. So I'm just gonna put that all out there before I get started. Now, this was the. I haven't seen anything like it. So I can't fathom how bad of coaching that this was. First of all, we were lied to about Kelly Bryant's status. He was obviously very hurt. The first time he got hit, he could barely move. We kept him in the whole first half. He was, literally crawling almost to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, and we didn't take him out. We couldn't do anything on offense, and they had the ball the whole first half because this was almost identical to that Georgia game in 2014 where we have a horrible. Well, this was because of injury, not because of his abilities, but we had a horrible quarterback in Cole Stout, and our defense stayed on the field the whole time, so we got torched. This game, we can't move the ball. We don't run with one of the best backfields in the nation. We continuously pass, and he's not a threat to run at all. So Syracuse just has to put people back and rush a few people, but there's nothing we're doing but throwing the ball. Instead of bringing in one of the 2, 4, and 5-star quarterbacks we have behind him, and Zarek Cooper and Hunter Johnson, who, I like Cooper, but Johnson should have played. Johnson is by far the most talented quarterback we have on the staff right now. By far, it's not even close. He was a 5-star number 1 recruit in the country at quarterback last year. He didn't see the field. Cooper or Johnson should have been brought into this game, and there should have been a game plan. There wasn't one. There was no game plan for them. Their game plan was, once they saw Kelly got a little hurt, just to pass the ball and be one-dimensional. And I've never seen anything so stupid. It was unbelievable. You have such talent and you waste it and try to get. Who knows when Kelly's going to be able to come back? And you could have just rested him for 2 weeks. He would have been good to go. We would have beat Syracuse by 2 touchdowns because we would have stayed on the field and our defense wouldn't have been worn out. If we had just kept the game plan that we were supposed to have, run the ball, and then just throw every now and then, and have running quarterbacks in Johnson and Cooper. But instead, we at every turn, we did the stupidest possible thing. A fake freaking punt when we could have pinned them down and probably gotten the ball back with a worn-out defense. And not to go for it in that situation in the first place. At the end of the game, literally every chance to make a good coaching decision was avoided tonight. And like I said, it's something I haven't seen this staff do. I'm literally in shock. In no way, shape, or form did we deserve to win this game, but in no way, shape, or form should we not have won that game by 3 touchdowns. We're so much more talented than them. Now, I give Syracuse credit because, they took advantage of it. Their game plan was flawless. If we're going to be idiots, they were ready for it. We didn't run the ball at all in the first half, except for the first drive where we scored a touchdown. And then we go away from it. That lost us the game right there. That lost us the game. We could never recover because our defense was already so tired. We put in Zarek Cooper, who, he doesn't have he missed a bunch of wide open people. Last week, Hunter Johnson just looks so much better than Cooper. That's the only big flaw that Dabo has, is he puts veterans, no matter how much better the younger guys are, veterans are going to play. And it lost us games in 2014 and lost us this game on top of a bunch of other stuff. This team we should win out if we just don't coach like this again. It's that simple. This was all coaching. Penalties and mental mistakes too. So many stupid penalties on the defense. I can't even comprehend. Well, we had over 100 yards in penalties. This was just such an anomaly for this Clemson team. I can't be mad. because it was an anomaly, but I just don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. We're so much better than this, and now we are going to have to play flawless to make the playoffs. If we went out and play decent, I mean, if we play pretty good, I do think we have a good shot at the playoffs. But I mean, it's so sad to lose to a team that we should be beating up on. I knew we were favored by too many. I was a little nervous, but I didn't expect anything like this. And it's just so much coaching that I mean, we would have rolled if we had just come in with a game plan with our backup quarterbacks instead of trying to torture Kelly Bryant. I will never, to the day I die, understand that play calling. So, congrats to Syracuse, though. I know some Syracuse people, and I know they're pumped right now. So, congrats to the Orange. All we can do, we got a bye. I expect us to come out pissed against Georgia Tech. Offense, I don't know who's going to be playing. I just think that Hunter Johnson's the best chance we have to dominate. And the coaching staff, they don't see it. They obviously see more practice. So, I mean, you can't really question them. But based on in-game results, it's got to be Hunter Johnson. And Cooper, put him in there some too, you know. But I cannot get over playing Kelly Bryant. I mean, I've never, since that Georgia game was the last time that I was this upset about coaching, because had we played Deshaun Watson that whole game, there's a good chance we win that game, but we refused. That's the one thing that Dabo needs to work on is talent over veterans. Obviously, you want your veterans to play, but you want to win too. So that's it. I was hoping to get that video uploaded yesterday, which would have been a lot more lighthearted video. All of our goals are still on the table. Syracuse isn't obviously going to win the division, so everything is still in our control. We just have to not be stupid again. Not be stupid again. Still one of the best teams in the country. Still, this was an anomaly. That's all you can say. So we'll see where we go from here. I think the Georgia Tech game will warrant a video because of this game alone. So we will see 2 weeks of suffering for Clemson fans coming up.